What's up, Starcraft fans? You are watching a co-op mutation. I am CTG and we're doing Retribution on missed opportunities. I played as Tychus. My masteries were Shredder Grenade cooldown, Outlaw availability, and Medevac pickup cooldown. Let's watch the replay. My ally, Esper, played as Artanis. So that's the thing. While waiting for the loading screen, a huge thank you to Zachary, who is supporting me on the Mobilization Wave tier. Thank you to Neometal, who is supporting me on the Pulse Cannon tier. And thank you to all my supporters on Patreon. This was quite a hectic one. The reason I'm doing this on the replay this time is because we needed a lot of re-rolling to finally get a good composition. If you saw the replay screen earlier, there were tons of replays there. Those were all re-rolls. We got either a bad first rift spawn or a bad enemy composition. This time we had a good combination of both. The reason we had to do so many rerolls is because this mutation in particular is pretty nasty for Tychus. Double-edged. Will make our units deal damage to themselves when they attack. Basically, their damage gets reflected back to them. They damage the enemy, but they also damage themselves. So yeah, since Tychus has few units that hit hard, this one is pretty bad for him. We also have Void Rifts though. These ones are tough for most commanders because they spawn all over the map. The first few ones spawn relatively close to our base. In the first 8 minutes, the Void Rifts spawn within 90 distance of our base. But after 8 minutes, they can spawn anywhere on the map that is buildable. Which is why my ally has opted to go for a fast gateway. He's gonna go for units first, since he's the only one who does have option to go units first. My first units come out at 3 minutes. The first Void Rifts come out at 2 minutes and 20 seconds. That's a whole 40-second delay before I can actually do anything about the Void Rifts. So we've worked out a strategy. My allies are gonna go for units and snipe the Void Rifts earlier, and later on I'm gonna join the party. Anyway, I've gone for gas and then an armory because I'm gonna go for healers first. I'm gonna go for rattlesnake.
It appears our enemy is Protoss.
There he goes. My ally's gone for that. Gone for the Void Rift. I've also sent an SCV here. My ally needs vision of that, so I'm helping him get vision. Guardian Shield's gonna activate, but that's gonna allow him the time to put down the power field there.
The enemy moves against us.
And put down some zealots to take care of that that Void Rift. Or not even. He just used another orbital strike, which is good. It's only 25 energy for our tanks right now. So I have rattlesnake. He's gonna help heal Tychus and himself, of course, while they deal damage. That is the best option. Trying to keep Tychus alive. I do have Guardian Shield, which is awesome, but oh, this one spawned really. That was a really good spawn. I forgot how some of the Void spawns were actually super lucky. This is why you go look up on every game, guys, because of that one game that you will eventually get anyway. But yeah, that was way too hectic to talk through, and the rerolls were kind of annoying, and I didn't want to talk through more rerolls, so I just completed the game and decided to do a replay on a commentary on the replay rather. Ally is researching Trillic compression system that will give his Dragoons more armor. Let's read that description. Plus 20 life, and their shield regeneration rate is doubled, and allows to regenerate shields in combat. So that's actually pretty perfect for Artanis for this mutation. It's gonna allow his Dragoons to survive for longer. Destroy that. Now destroy this Void Rift. Gonna snipe this one first, and then rotate back to the attack wave. There we go. Trying to finish these off. Focus fire at that one, and then the other one. Now I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the next set of enemy camps. One over there on the first gas, or first geyser, Terrazine geyser, yeah. Then I don't actually have enough gas to get the upgrade for a rattlesnake, so I just keep pushing. Destroy that zealot, that sentry, and then that stalker. Oh, my ally has gone ahead and cleared out my expansion, so that will allow me to actually take it.
More geysers are on the way.
So as that is done, I lift off my command center and move it into place. For the meantime, you can see it's a very hectic game. Void Rift spawn every 90 seconds, so I need to be on top of where they spawn and take them out immediately. Otherwise, they will keep spawning free units for the enemy, and that will eventually break us down. So I got a couple of refineries there, so I can get enough gas to power my stuff.
Our allies are being attacked.
There we go. I'm gonna help clear out this base over there.
My bots really want to get to the Terrazine. Oh, they're kind of impatient, so I'm letting
All
them
right.
out now.
Getting a bunch of upgrades for Rattlesnake so we can improve his healing.
Oh, that's just great.
I use the medevac pickup.
Bots. I knew I should have put more turrets on those
I do
things.
put them a bit closer here though, so I can first focus down the void rifts,
Please, please.
trying to
stop the enemy from breaking my stuff.
split apart my workers, while of course trying to snipe the void rifts, and of course defending the wave at the same time. It's not easy to talk through,
Our allies are being attacked.
so I decided not to bother and just do this off a replay. It's much easier that way. So I clean up this attack wave. Of course, use the medevac pickup. My ally cleans this up with orbital strike. That is awesome. That is amazing of him. So I get the fixer safe house, I believe, so I can get Nikara.
Our
Terrazine.
allies
This is one of those mutations that I can actually make use of Nikara.
Let them get away from you.
Just for the additional healing. You can see that I'm desperate for healing. I use the medevac pickup, which is not... Well, it was useful for Tychus, but not for Rattlesnake because the Guardian Shell already activated anyway, so I was just a split second too late.
I don't like this one.
So I don't actually have the big red button research finished yet. So I just use the Odin here
are being
and use
Bots are
Barrage.
back in town. The
There we go, I
bots are
cleaned those up.
back in town.
The Barrage is not actually even that useful, that great versus
I think I have a little
versus
less
big
than
big
half
base,
the
since
Terrazine I
its
need.
area is kind of tiny
Guess I'll
for
be sending out more bots.
for an activated ability, for an ultimate ability rather.
The dock is finally in.
Nikara is finally out,
So
and I got Vega as well. So the reason behind Vega is because Vega mind controls units, and as I said earlier, Tychus has few units,
Showing up soon, if
and they have
you know, I had any money.
fewer area to spread the damage around. By getting Vega, I'm able to mind control units,
Outrage.
and that'll allow us to
Drain the
spread
Terrazine from the
the
Bell-shaped
damage.
gliders.
Even just a
We have
little
to
bit
stop them.
is a great help.
Or not, your choice.
So we clean up this void rift here.
are being attacked.
There we go. And pick up and drop to this location.
Allies are being attacked.
Allies clean up that one. Awesome. I got a Marauder for my trouble. That's always nice. Getting more units is always nice.
Our allies are being attacked.
Unless we're talking about Poopagators. You just want... that's a whole different story. Anyway,
Bots are on their
trying
way,
to get the
Commanders.
upgrades for
Please
Vega.
keep the little
Trying to
guys out
decide
of
which
trouble.
one I really need. There we go. I actually want to get over here because
They're going to attack
the
my
enemy
bots,
has some
Commanders.
Colossus and Reavers there, which I do want to take control of. But since my ally is on top of that, for now I take out this base and mind control an Immortal and then a Void Ray. You can see that they also gain Guardian Shell, but the Immortal in particular deals so much damage that it doesn't even matter. It gets destroyed anyway right after. So I group up my units and then pick up and drop near that far Void Rift. This is the closest place where I have vision, so I'll have to clean up from a from my expansion. Walk toward from my expansion.
Our allies' base is under attack. Our allies.
I immediately pick up and try to rescue this bot. I use mind control on a couple of stalkers since they're really the only ones who I can mind control and be worthwhile. So after that, I run to defend my ally's base to keep his dudes alive and clean up this Void Rift. Now the unfortunate thing is that my medevac pickup is on cooldown right now, so I'm not able to save that last bot in the corner. Not even gonna look at it. I'm not even gonna bother. Okay, we'll look at it.
My bots are taking damage. Terrible, terrible damage.
But I do take out this other Void Rift. You can see this map is all about multitasking. You need to multitasking and staying on top of the minimap. You need to know where the Void Rifts are. Oh, by the way, for those who don't know yet, your texture settings will determine how big the minimap ping for the Void Rifts are. If you're on the lowest texture settings, if you're on low, these it doesn't immediately show up. But the minimap ping for the Void Rifts will be a lot smaller. If you want to see the Void Rifts on the minimap with the largest icon possible, you need to set your texture settings to either ultra or high. You can see I mind control a couple units here, and they're helping out already, just by virtue of having more units to spread the damage around. Ally uses Solar Bombardment on that huge attack wave. Awesome. That's exactly what I need.
Enemy forces detected. Prepare our
Alright.
Pack your bags and get on board.
I once again airlift to this location to protect my ally. And we clean up that next Void Rift. There we go.
Big dog is ready for a walk.
The Odin is ready. So I set my units here to take out this Void Rift. But I'm gonna use the Odin immediately so I can use the big red button which I just acquired. I'm gonna use the nuke and kill all those dudes. Guardian Shell activates to save the Odin. So now we wait for the next wave. You can see I'm getting a level 3 life and armor. Life and armor are more important upgrades here because, well, for obvious reasons. But if it's not obvious, because I really want to get more health to spread the damage around. Because it's double-edged. Okay, one spawned relatively close to us. We were able to take it out immediately. It was a good call after all to go for this base. I pick up
Ship, you numbskulls.
and move over here so I can take out this rift. Like so. My ally is taking care of the other one. You need a competent ally for this. Soloing as Tychus is completely off the table. Just because both mutators are terrible for him. Get more upgrades for both Nicara and Vega. Destroy that stalker. So now we wait. We wait for the next attack wave. It's heading via the far west, passageway. There's another Void Rift that spawns there also.
Enemies are walking right behind our
Use the Fatal Attraction. Ally provides an observer, which is nice of him. kill that
Our allies'
Marauder.
base is under attack. Our
So I
allies
clean up this
are
Void
being
Rift.
attacked.
Yeesh. They're really doubling down on this
Okay,
living
pick up
terrazine extraction
and defend my
plan.
allies' base
Maybe we should put a stop to it.
from that roach, that evil roach.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Now I'm getting Tychus upgrades and serious upgrades. Oh, that's a lot of units.
Jeez,
I need
Commanders,
to
can't you keep a hold
I need
of
to spread the
aggro?
damage around. You can see Rattlesnake falls because of the damage output that he has. It's not because of the derp, it's because of his own damage output of double-edged.
Who wants to go for
I use a medevac pickup to defend the next wave. The fear is a great thing
Your forces
for
are
us
under
because
attack.
at least we don't have to deal with the enemy's damage output anymore. We just have to deal with our own.
Our allies' base.
Of
our
course, the
allies'
mind control also helps because A,
Bots are
that's
heading
fewer
home.
units to kill, and B,
Need of a
more
shot, Commanders. There are a
units
lot
to
of
spread the
holes
damage
on
around.
prowl.
That's a big help.
Our allies' base is under our allies
Clean up
are
that
being
attack wave,
attacked.
and then this Void Rift.
You guys are smashing my bots
You need to be
pieces.
super active.
I really
You need
don't wanna
to
pick
you need
up
to have an
after
eye
that.
on the minimap all the time.
Once
So
the
I can
Belcher
take control of
glider's
that Immortal.
terrazine is gone, it'll
There
be
we go,
dead.
more units.
So try to free it sooner than later. If you have a heart,
And I circle
that
back
is.
here. Use the revitalizer.
Oh, mess of
keep myself
trouble is
alive.
gonna land here on our base in a
My
hot
allies gonna
minute.
drop soul bombardment there. He does. Good. This is what you should do as Ortanis. Let's have a look at his replay. He is starting to camp, and he is very active, clearing out this side, as well as having observers in this area and this area. This will allow us to be more proactive in sniping the void. You can see he's looking for the rifts.
My
He sees
bots
me
have
appear there to
returned.
destroy that. He
Looks
sends
like
Zelts here
I
to
was
destroy
the best
this.
time, Belcher.
He's also gonna spawn Zelts here.
Hey,
Yes,
they're
he is.
attacking my bots! Commanders!
Back to my view. I circle back this void rift over here. Destroy these units, but not the siege tank. I want that siege tank.
Belcher glider's not long for this world, Commanders.
Alright,
Miss your chance if you don't save it soon.
so I use the Odin here. I'm gonna try to go for the bonus this time, or one of them at least.
Been all my life.
Hey,
So I use the big red button over there.
safe and sound. Do you do
Destroy
this
all those
one thing
dudes.
often? I've got almost all the terrazine
Clean this
I
up.
need. Keep it up, Commanders.
Eat that hybrid shot. That Yamato, hybrid Yamato. I found a little bug with Sirius's Warhound turrets. You can't rapid fire them. You can't shift click them for some reason. You need to deploy them one by one,
Our
which I
allies
find
These are the last
not
of
that
the
great.
geysers, the last of their kind, all alone in the depths of space.
Allies on top of those void rifts. I want to hunt down void rifts, but yeah, I need to take care of this bonus. There it is.
Did you happen to save
So I'll use
the
pickup.
extracted terrazine? No.
Trying
Okay,
to decide where to
that's
drop.
okay.
I just drop it in the central spawning area where the first wave of this set of bots is most likely to arrive. So get more upgrades. It's always nice.
upgrade.
So now we're just waiting for the last set of bots starting to float minerals since I have nothing to spend them on. I mean, I can get turrets, but they'll immediately get wrecked.
I think the bots are telling me they're rolling out, but I could be wrong. They might
I
be
go
before.
here
Those
and
little
snipe this
miscreants.
void rift. There we go. Really don't want to be overwhelmed.
Our allies
It looks clean now, but
Look out,
we will get
Commanders.
easily
I'm
overwhelmed
detecting
if
enemy movement
we
toward
don't
the
stay on
bots.
top of the rifts. I take another stalker, and another one, and another one. So I have 3 stalkers now,
Our allies' base is under
and they will deal damage and help me out, trying to clear out the enemy waves. So I'm getting level 5 armor upgrades, as you can see on the production tab. 200 seconds, pretty
Pack your bags and get on board.
attack.
it's a pretty long time. So getting the stalker, I'm getting a stalker army, which is kind of funny. They gotta still getting all that healing.
Attack. Our
Pack your
allies'
bags
base
and
Use
get
the
on
medevac pickup again. destroy these enemy units. There's another one over there. So take control of a Phoenix, just so I can have anti-air damage output.
Are being attacked.
There we go.
Who wants to go for a ride?
Drop another one here. Then unsiege the tank that I had left there. Pick up again and drop here. That tank is helping out, I think. With damage, not exactly with kills. It helps with damage. Stalker has more kills than the siege tank, that's funny. This one has 6.
Our allies
Awesome.
are being attacked. Our allies'
My
base
bots are heading back to base. Be careful. Commanders, it's a jungle out there.
Alright, alright.
Our allies are being attacked.
So I'm just waiting for the next attack wave, which will be arriving in about 20 seconds. That is a big one. The huge one. Destroy this, Void Rift. Oh, there's another attack wave here. Rattlesnake falls once again
Our allies
because of his own damage output.
complete.
Here comes the big one.
Intend to eliminate us. Templar.
Ally uses soul bombardment to clean it up. Awesome job of him. I was also able to take 2 stalkers. Alright, awesome. Now we just need to clean up that last hybrid behemoth
Allies are being
and take care of that last attack wave. Or I think my ally has it. Oh yeah, I helped clear out that last attack wave. And now we're home free. Alright. So now I use the Odin to start pushing because yeah, that was the last objective. Ally uses a shield overcharge so we can actually push into the base. I take that Colossus. Yeah, my ally thinks we're gonna win as well. I think he's right.
allies are being attacked.
So I am starting to push into the base. I mean, there are more void rats spawning, but who cares? We're full clearing now. We're not really. We were going for it, but
Get on this ship.
yeah, we're just trying to get more damage out. Revenge for all those rerolls.
Allies' base is under attack.
And there it
Our
is.
allies' base is under attack.
Yes! I can finally finish this research.
Alright, hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. If you have an idea for what else you can do, please leave that in a comment. Oh, I exited the game before we are able to get that satisfying victory screen, but you know how it went. Let's go to the score screen. You can see those rerolls, which is why I opted not to talk through all of them. I had slightly more kills, but you can see it was really even. I just had literally 8 more. That's about 1.5% more. So yeah, very even kills. Damage taken by harvesters 2,700. Not good, but we did clear out with one of the bonuses. Alright, see you.